Hey everyone, the name's Anne here, and I'm back finally for another video review. I haven't done one in a few months now, so I decided to do one first with probably one of my favourite toys in the past few months. Transformers Prime Deluxe Wheeljack. He's really nice. And if you guys didn't know, Wheeljack is my favourite character, and this really does justice to his character on screen and just in general. There's so many G1 references in this. I mean, it's pretty much an updated G1 version. It's really sleek, but it looks muscular. It's almost like the old Wheeljack, but if he was stronger and tougher. He's much nicer. The colours, although I wish the headlamps were painted, the colours do make it stand out, especially the red and then the small green highlights just underneath, just to make everything stand out a bit more. One thing I noticed is that the front here, it looks like a wolf's head, which is just something that I noticed, or I don't know. But yeah, the back, I don't know, it doesn't look, there's something about it that doesn't look right to me. Just the way the lights are done, it just looks a bit odd. But everything else looks really nice. Just a quick comparison here with Deluxe Cliff Jumper, sorry. So you can see that he is a decent size. He's slightly chunkier, but he's a bit shorter. So, let's get him transformed. Let me zoom out a bit. So basically, first of all, you just want to pull out the arms from the side. Actually, no, you want to take off the swords first. You just want to pull them out. Sometimes it's hard. It was quite easy just then, but most of the time you have to put a bit of force into it. Next, you just want to pull out these arm bits. So it just extends. Then you want to pull out sort of this inside bit, twist it around, and then push it back in, and then fold out the hand. Do the same on the other side. Then you just want to bring the whole leg piece, pull it down, and then pull the arms down, and sort of just position them up a bit on the hinge, like that. And then you grab this top piece here, you bring it down, and then you push this up so the head falls out. And you gotta align this. I don't know if you can see. There's a small peg here, and then the pegs are here, and you have to align everything so the peg just slots perfectly in place. You have to do it on both sides at the same time, so it's just got to get it just right, and then it just pops into place quite easily. So you'll just hear that click. Then you want to just get these bits, just a nice G1 homage there. That's pretty much the top bit done. Then you just want to bring out the legs. You get the legs and untab, whatever you want to call it. Actually, no, you don't want to twist them out. You want to swivel the leg piece round, push the wheel bit up, twist all the way up, and then you want to twist it. If you don't push it all the way up, it won't turn. So it's a good way just to know if you've pushed it all the way up. Turn the leg around so this bit's facing forward, and you just pull the feet forward. Just do the same on the same other side. What I would have liked is if this would tab into place somehow. It can move around a bit sometimes, but the feet normally holds it in place. And that is Prime Wheeljack in robot mode. So you can see he's very nice looking, and he is one of my favourite toys actually that I own, and probably the best Wheeljack toy that I own, even better than the Generations one, which I did like a lot. I just feel that this Wheeljack has just so much more character and personality in it than the Generations one. I mean, it's accurate to the on-screen model, yet it's got the homages and everything to make it just even more just even more characteristic. These bits, I mean, they don't lock into place. They can fall in. They kind of move it in a bit. At the joint, it's a bit loose, but I don't really mind because all you do is just position it back. So it's angled, giving it more sort of a streamlined look compared to the Generations one, which is kind of just sticking out. So it kind of makes them look a bit more sleek. The head is accurate. I can't really remember what the Prime Wheeljack's face looks like with the mask on. I think he only used it once. I believe most of the time he has it without the mask on, which I kind of don't like. I'm glad they didn't do this blue because it would have looked a bit stupid as well. But I heard that this Dr. Wu are making a one without the face mask, but it kind of looks a bit stupid. What else? Yeah, I don't like these window pieces that stick out from the back, but I don't really mind them. They kind of look like blades on the back of his arms, like RC's blades that she has on her arms. But everything else is really, really nice. Also, there's no waist articulation, but I'll get onto articulation later. Of course, he comes with the swords that he has on the show. You just plug them in. It's really nothing to it. You just push it in, and there he is. He wields the swords really well. You can put it on both sides. You can put it on the back like this if you like, but I prefer to have them both like this. If you just push them in. But that's pretty much it. Articulation is very good. His head's on a ball joint, can look pretty much everywhere except for down. He doesn't really look down that well. He's got ball jointed shoulders. You got this weird double joint on the elbow. His hands are on a complete swivel. His legs are ball jointed. Knees are on this sort of hinge. It's kind of like the clicky ones, but it doesn't actually click when you move it. And his feet are ball jointed, so you can get him in some really good poses without him falling down. So that's his articulation. Here's a size comparison with the Cyberverse bulkhead. So the Deluxes have shrunk quite a bit, but they're still noticeably bigger than the Cyberverse ones, which I don't really mind. As long as they're in relative scale with each other, I don't really mind that much. So just to give you an idea of the posability, he's just like a standard pose that you can get him in. So there you are. It's a very, very nice toy. Vehicle mode, I give it 10 out of 10. There's pretty much nothing wrong with it. Robot mode, 10 out of 10. This is a perfect score and probably one of the most perfect toys you can possibly get. I've never actually seen a negative review of this toy, just to give you an idea. So it's not just me in the minority that thinks this toy is really good. It's just pretty much everyone thinks it's good. I can honestly say I've not seen a single review that's negative about this toy. So I'd highly recommend this toy. It's standard deluxe price, $12.99 or $9.99, depends on the store, or discounts or whatever. So thank you for watching, guys. Any feedback would be appreciated. I haven't done a review in a few months, so I might be a bit stale, I guess. So I'm gonna be doing a Cyberverse bulkhead review soon, and a Cyberverse Starscream soon, and maybe the first edition Bumblebee. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.